Next, step 3, we want to be able to validate that customer base. This step is really just to save you guys a lot of time. You want to first check if there are customers and make sure that they are buying. When we got started, we spent a lot of time testing a lot of different customer bases. We'd spend a lot of time gathering keywords, doing the art, making the listings, just to, at the end of it, go back and find out we're the only people here, and it doesn't even look like the customers are here. We should have probably checked to see if customers are actually coming here and actually buying these shirts. This is just to save you guys a lot of time. The way that we suggest doing this, just going to Amazon, searching for your seed keyword, whatever identifies your customer base the best, and the products that you're going after. Because we're teaching merch that is normally shirts. So in this example, we have cat shirt. You would search that, and you just want to see how many products are there, how many products are selling. If there's 0 products, it might be an indication that is worth putting some time into, because maybe there's customers coming there, but there's no competition. But more than likely what's happening is no customers are coming there and they're not buying anything. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but what's something that somebody would definitely not be? Underwater electrician. I'm sure there's very few people that are doing underwater electrician anything. So if you type in underwater electrician shirt, there should be we'll go to Amazon, check this out. There should be no customers and there should be no product. Maybe that's a customer base that's very popular. I don't know. But cat shirts, there's going to be a lot of shirts. There's going to be a lot of customers going there. There's going to be a lot of products being sold. That's what you're looking for. You don't want to go so far down that there's nobody there. That's what we were kind of doing in the beginning, because we had success with this riding trail in Florida. We were looking for very small places to start in the beginning. We just had a lot of ideas, but we could have saved ourselves a lot of time by just going to Amazon to start and seeing, is this a valid thing that we should spend any more time on? Let's validate this customer base to start.
Before you get to that last point, I just want to say, like, this might seem overly simple. Even like these first 3 steps might seem like pretty obvious. Like, yeah, you need a word to identify them. Yes, you need to do some like simple research to see if they're there. But this is all just through like years of doing this stuff, and just our failures of just like still continuing to
say that again.
Yeah. Things that don't make any sense, when you're able to take a step back. But when you first start off, like, you're just scrambling for ideas, you're just trying to like figure out how to get the listings up. Like, there's a lot that goes into actually learning the skills to get one of these listings up. So you don't necessarily have like the mental power to like step back and look at the system. And so I think that like, visual aid that we had at the beginning, showing like these are the steps that we went through and this is how long it took us. This is like the lessons that we learned from all of that that we're following. And we've learned a lot of lessons from that, so we'll talk about that time probably quite a bit over the teaching that we do. This is, the first way that you want to start validating some of your ideas, because we get a lot of people saying like, oh, wouldn't this be a great thing to put on a shirt? And it's like, I can't tell you yes or no, but we can go do research fairly quickly to figure that out and tell you like, okay, this is exactly where you should be putting your shirt. So again, we're getting there to a little bit more of the meat of this is the system that you're going to follow, but knowing these steps, even when you begin to give yourself, some validation if the ideas that you're having are good or not, definitely helps. So just a reminder, that's kind of where we're at in the process.
That's why I really want to drive this point home. Start somewhere, focus your efforts, because there's going to be a lot of time spent doing the other parts of the business. You don't want to put all that time in without seeing if there's actual customers there. So like this last point popped up, are customers using that seed keyword and are they buying? That should have been the very first thing we were looking at in the beginning. Like Nathaniel said, we were so in the business that we didn't actually take a step back and look at the obvious. That's why I think these points are really to save you a ton of time, headache, and frustration. It was just by spending all the time building up our system to be able to look at patterns to see what's working. That's where this whole thing came from. And now teaching people and having other people have success. That's why I just really want to drive these points home.